right. Wait up. Let me zoom out for us both to fit in because I'm very wide. All right. So, first things first, look at these things.
Do you like our shirts?
Look at these, look at these, look at these, look at these.
Do you like
We're
them?
super easy to win over, and Jason from Trail Tailor, we ordered some really fancy parts off him. We're on his Black Friday sale, and he sent them and he included an extra large and a large t-shirt, and that's all you need, guys. If you want to impress us, then all you have to do is send us a t-shirt.
Wow.
So we're representing Jason, just so you know, okay?
Represent.
And it kind of works out because today we've pulled the bumpers and stuff out of the shed, and of course, because we live in the most humid environment in the world, probably not, but we live in a really freaking humid environment, they're rusty. So we're gonna have to clean them up. But the actual plan today is that we're gonna cut a little bit of a notch out of the front of this bumper to include some indicator and like parking lights. When we were traveling around the US, the most important thing for us driving on the roads was just to be seen, honestly, and people knowing that we're going to indicate, even though no one pays any flipping attention here, we just figure that it's best to make sure you're seen. These are super cheap. You can get them everywhere. We ended up getting these off Iron Man, maybe for like $35 for the pair. And they're basically just they're bumper bar lights. And we're going to mount them in the front from the back, and so we're going to need to cut a notch in there. We just created a template, which you'll see the footage of here. And we will cut these out, clean up this rust, and hopefully by the end of today, get some primer on. And we thought as a little bit of a treat, we'd change it up a bit, and we're out the back. This is the backyard. This has been our like pandemic sanctuary, because imagine if we were living in a tiny apartment and we didn't have like this or like all this space for us to just enjoy. And yeah, I feel sorry for everyone that's stuck in like 1-bedroom apartments, and especially people that are single and living in those 1-bedroom apartments or alone or what. I really feel sorry for you guys. So anyway, changing it up, pretty amazing, sheltered, whatever you want to call it. We're here and we're gonna get this stuff done. So check it out. That looks pretty good, right? So if I like measure the distance
right?
equally, so the space on either side of here is equal. So I have to do a mark there. And then this is why you make a jig, because it makes it easy to do everything pretty much. Okay, so there's going to be this light poking through there. In the 4 corners, when I cut this out, I'm going to use a drill to create the curve. So we worked it out when we were making the template, and I'm going to use a 5/16 circle, and then I'm going to use a punch, and I'm going to punch a mark in the middle of the hole, and then I'm going to use the 5/16 drill bit. And then that way I get the curves all done, and all I got to do is grind the centers out. Jason's done such an amazing, precise, like clean job of these bumpers and stuff. I definitely don't want to mess them up. So here goes.
Not bad at all.
Definitely done worse before.
Does the shoe fit?
Not quite. She's just like a little bit out. Like she's super close. So it's just like these big chunks here that I need to take off.
Repping that Trail Tailor again. And also, we got through some of this.
Here's the lamp. Here's the hole. Lamp comes behind the hole and sits really nice and flush. And that's kind of what we were aiming for. We're getting attacked by mozzies, so we're signing off. I wanted to clean the rust up and I wanted to get a coat of paint on it. So hopefully you'll see me tomorrow. I probably shouldn't wear this shirt because you can smell me through the camera. Day 2 of cutting holes in our bumper bar.
Today is Wednesday.
Last time you saw us was Sunday.
Saturday.
Last time you saw us was Saturday, guys. Just goes to show that we're not doing this thing full time, and it's really weirding me out that this camera's shaking around. I have something new in front of us, and we were going to save this to a later video, so we could show you the whole process of pulling it out of the box and installing it on the car, and how quick or how slow it is for us to do that. But while I was doing the front bumper, I was thinking that I may as well adjust it for everything while I'm doing it. And inside here, this actually comes with and we're probably getting the name of this wrong, a fairlead. So I really wanted to get the fairlead out of here, which I'm going to do right now, to show you guys what that looks like, and so we can test fit that on the bumper and make sure it fits prior to painting. It's a cold day in Miami today. We're both wearing long sleeves and stuff like that. It's like I think it's one of 4 in the year, so it's kind of exciting, and let's get on with it. Right. I think this opens really easy. So.
Be on my side again.
That's really easy. I mean, there's so many things in this box, and we'll definitely show you guys all through this in a later date. But right now, I'm just looking for the fairlead. So, whoa. Sophia's getting aggressive here.
There we go.
It looks so fancy, by the way.
This is it. Oh, I can't hold this. I was upside down. This is it.
For anyone that wants to know, this is a Smittybilt X20 12,000 pound waterproof winch. It has a wireless remote. It has little things on it that say water, snow, mud, and sand. So that gets me really excited, and I'm really looking forward to actually having this car moving one day, hopefully soon. And we'll just definitely show you when we put this one on at a later date. And we're hoping that'll be within the next couple of months. So stay tuned, subscribe if you want to see this one in a later video. But right now we're just going to grab the fairlead and go and see if we can fit it onto the bumper. So Jason has already cut out a spot for the fairlead to go in on this bumper. And so that's why I just wanted to test fit it, just to make sure that if it doesn't fit, we can make it fit or whatever we want to do here. So Soph is going to have a crack at fitting this up right now. Just let me turn this camera around.
Okay. Here we go. Nope, it doesn't fit. Like, it's so close, but it's not. It's just a little bit wider than the hole.
And it leaves some gaps around the edges here.
Yeah. Which I don't think, with like the black, I don't think it would look horrible.
I'm thinking that the best bet is to grind this and not grind that. Rather than grinding our bumper, we're going to grind this. But we'll make it fit before we paint because that's, I don't want to, yeah. We'll get on that now.
All right.
Finally getting some final paint. So with Monster Liner, you can't use any rattle can primer because apparently Monster Liner it has like a weird reaction to it, doesn't really stick to it. So this is one of the recommended things that the Monster Liner recommend. It's a Rust-Oleum clean metal primer. And this happens to be clean metal because I just cleaned it. And Sophia's just cutting it in, and then she's got a roller and she's going to roll it on. Now we're not looking for any crazy clean paint jobs here. We're actually looking for like a bit of a rough texture because the whole car is going to have a little bit of a rough texture. So it doesn't really matter that the paint goes on smooth, but we don't want runs and stuff like that. So. We have some paint on our quarter sliders. And now, since we've got like an hour left, Sophia's going to jump into trying to prime up the actual rock sliders. Man, it's crazy how much rust has jumped on top of these things in the last little bit. Like I cleaned the rust off this thing on Saturday and it's now Wednesday. And look at it. It's back. It just keeps coming back. So we just really have to get some primer on these so that they just don't deteriorate and rot away. Anyway, show you in a bit. Day 3, working on our Trail Tailor sliders and bumper. I've still got to finish trimming up the little pieces for the lights. Just make sure the lights have got enough movement so that once the paint's on there, that they're not going to be like really hard to get in. And Soph's got to turn these over and she's going to start priming up the rest of this. And yeah, day 3. See how it goes. This should be our last day because we've got to get this video to you guys tomorrow. The audio on this is probably going to suck because we're doing a little time lapse over here with our main camera. I just wanted to show, so I can keep going, that I have these all fitted. So it's all flush, looks nice. It's kind of like exactly what I imagined. This is on my phone, so it's probably really shaky, but it looks good. And it's like, when this is all black on the surrounds, it's gonna look pretty sweet. So now I gotta get all the rust sorted out and we'll get some primer on this baby. Finally, momentous. We're finally going to get some paint on this bumper bar and stop it from rusting. So excited about that. So we're gonna hit it with some MEK and then hitting it with some white primer like this stuff, just to stop the rust, and then hopefully we can get some Monster Liner on there in the next couple of weeks. It's the end of the day. We've got one side of the bumper, first coat primer, and so it's in the process of doing the second coat on the sliders, and we've already got 2 coats on the quarter sliders, so I'm super happy with the progress this week. We should be getting some deliveries over the next couple of days for some more stuff on the car. So next week we'll be doing a video like trying to finish off the barn doors and make sure that they're all locking properly with the door strikers and filling all the holes. So that way we can finally get everything drilled out, final in the car to start putting some paint on it, which would make us super happy. So we will catch you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, hit us up with anything you guys want to ask. If we can help, we will. And I hope you guys enjoy the journey. Catch you next week.